right? You were coaching game one, for sure.
I have not talked to Steve yet, but I think so.
Is it your assumption that you're coaching at least both these games, the 2 home games, that you haven't heard yet, or?
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm pretty easy. I can adapt or adjust. I've been in this thing a long time, and so I'm imagining I'm a coach until Steve tells me he's ready, and it's kind of how I look at it, you know. But I know he wanted to, if he could, to try to coach game 1 tonight, but I literally hadn't spoken to him yet. He was in, I think, with Adam Silver. It looked like when, and I think he might have been a little bit more important to me, so I waited.
Back right.
Janet is a coach here. You used to, we know you used to coach Cavs 2 times, seasons totally. You know LeBron James very well, including his personality and his tendencies on court. You know Kyrie Irving a little bit. So how much will such experience help you guys prepare for this year's final?
I'm sorry, you say how much what? Appearance?
How much such experiences?
I mean, you know, at this point in the year, everybody knows everybody, and they know Kevin Durant very well. They know Steph Curry very well. You know, they know Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. So there's no secrets out there at this point in the year. And at the end of the day, the better team's going to win, no matter what you know or what you tell your guys. And not only that, you know, a guy like LeBron, a guy like Kyrie, they're so good. It's easy for me to go say, hey, go stop them, you know, but to actually go do it is something else, and especially with the guys, the rest of the guys that they have on their team. So they know all about us, we know all about them, and at the end of the day, it's just going to come down to who's the better team and who wants it more and who limits mistakes.
Standing on the right.
Tom Haberstroh, ESPN. Mike, you've been around the league for a very long time. You've seen some great shooters, some shooters go through hot streaks and cold streaks. Klay Thompson has been a little up and down in the postseason. What is it about his demeanor or his preparation that you believe that he can snap out of this and just catch fire at any moment?
First of all, in order to be a great shooter, you can't have a conscience. And when it comes to shooting a basketball, and I don't think he does. You know, he's been around some great ones like Reggie Miller. You know, he could miss 5 in a row, which very seldom happened. He just knew that next one was going to go in. And Klay is similar. He knows he's a great shooter, if not the greatest in the world. And so, you know, with him, with knowing that he's not even thinking twice about it, he's going to let it go. That gives me the confidence that it's always going to go in. And he's been doing so many other things for us that we need him on the floor. I mean, he's defended well, dribbled, drove, and kicked very well. And you know, at the end of the day, he needs to be guarded. So that creates space just with him being out on the floor for others to be able to make plays.
You were there when he scored 60 points in 29 minutes. What was that like, seeing that? And can you imagine another instance of a guy catching fire that much?
You know, I mean, I remember. I don't. When he scored 60 points in 29, I don't think I was here. I could have been here. I don't have a great memory, but I mean, it's just a guy that's unbelievable when it comes to shooting the ball. And again, I go back to, he doesn't have a conscience. And you know, if you shoot 5 or 6 in a row, especially right away, you know, sometimes without other guys touching the ball, you have to have a belief and a confidence in yourself to know that, hey, I'm big and bad enough to know that I may miss these next 3 in a row. And I know I got other great players on the floor, but I know that they want me to shoot it, so I'm gonna let it fly. And that confidence carries a lot of great shooters through any sort of quote-unquote slump that they may be in. And that's why, you know, again, I don't worry about Klay.
Any other questions for Coach? Back right.
Coach Bruce McGowan with KCBS in San Francisco. Just curious, Steve Kerr has always talked about how the Warriors play this game with a sense of joy. What does that mean to you, and how does that make the Warriors so much different than a lot of other teams?
He wants guys to. The game of basketball is fun. Look, we all played it growing up, and we played it because we enjoy it, and we enjoy the competition. We enjoy making shots, we enjoy making certain passes, sometimes we enjoy stopping the guy in front of you, getting steals, whatever it may be. It was fun. Go play with your buddies in the playground, and he does not want to deviate from that at all. You know, yes, it's our job, but we all know if your work environment is enjoyable, you're going to bring that much more to the table. That's, you know, it's a way of thinking like, I guess Google maybe. You know, Google has a big campus that's basically a playground. People love to go to work at Google. You know, and they know at lunchtime they can go to the playground and jump on the jungle gym or something like that, you know? And so it's no different for the message that Steve wants to get across to our guys. Hey, yes, it's our job. Yes, let's take it serious. Yes, we want to win. But at the end of the day, you know what? Let's enjoy being around each other, and let's enjoy a kid's game, because at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Fifth row in the center.
Coach, you used to say you're going to have your butterfly when the final comes. What's your emotion right now, and what kind of speech you want to deliver right before the game starts?
No, you know, I'm feeling it. Felt it a little last night, and feeling it today, and so it's good. You know, this team is the champion when you're talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you know, in order for us to go take it, we're going to have to be at our best, because we know that they will. So it should be a fun series, fun game, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, what we've been telling our guys, and we'll probably reiterate it right before the game starts, is, hey, you know, we got to play every possession like it's our last. You know, we can't take a possession off. We can't play with the game. We have to be locked in defensively, and then offensively, we have to keep it as simple as possible. And if we do, we're going to give ourselves a good chance to win.
Right in the front.
Our coach, Ryan Leong with the Associated Press Radio. There's been so much talk about, of course, the Warriors in the offseason having acquired Kevin Durant, and now with the Cavaliers trying to defend the title and this being a rubber match of the three finals between the two teams. Is there pressure on your team or theirs more?
I don't think so. I mean, at least I don't look at it that way. I think there's pressure to win, period. I don't care if you're, you know, trying to win a regular season game or you're trying to get out the first round or second round, but it's pressure that, you know, if you want to be a champion, it's pressure that you welcome. And, you know, we probably put more pressure on ourselves than probably anybody else, so it's more than welcomed, and I'm sure they feel the same.
Third row on the right side.
Hey Mike, Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. How close is your team to 100% physically right now? I'm thinking specifically Iguodala and Pachulia.
Those guys are ready to go. I mean, they've had a week or 2 weeks, a month off, whatever it is. so they're ready to go.
Any final question? Last one in the third row.
Sorry. Yeah. Hi, Mark Purdy from the Mercury News. I assume you watched all the games from last year's series in video. What was striking to me about that Game 7 in the last few minutes, how so many great players took shots and missed them. Why does that happen in a series that matches two good teams like this? What causes that? Some guys can go through streaks and miss so many.
You know, obviously the pressure of the moment, you know, it's a lot different than a regular season game. It's a lot different than a first round game. Not only the pressure of the moment, when you get to the finals, it's probably the two best teams. And those teams are laying it on the line on both ends of the floor to try to get the win. And so the closeouts are harder. The sense of urgency is there. The physicality is more evident. All those types of things are heightened. And you know, everybody's human, and so even the best shooters in the world at times may miss shots during clutch moments. But you know, when it comes down to it, those same guys are the ones that, you know, at the end of the day are going to win you the games.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.